And we just had coffee at Jittery Joe's. It was absolutely fabulous. I had a hard time trying to get my own coffee. I wanted it blended, but apparently they don't call it blended there. They call it frosted.
Frosty Joe. Frosty Joe, not a Frosty.
I know. Frosted Joe.
Frosty.
Frosty Joe. So the next time I know about that. But it was delicious. I had a Mexican mocha and it was so good and I enjoyed it. And then what did you do, Rachel? What did you get?
I got a Mexican mocha.
See, it's just famous around here.
Yeah.
Especially in this car.
It's spicy and delicious.
Yes.
I have a story, and it happened many, many months ago. And so, let me tell you how wonderful of an artist I am. So my dad manages a preschool, and in front of a preschool you have a children at play sign, right? So this particular children at play sign happened to kind of fade away after many years of being in front of the school. And so my dad had this glorious idea in the middle of January to redo the sign. And he was like, "Hey Ray, you can spray paint this, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, but we need a stencil." And he was like, "Well, we have laminate right here, like preschool laminate. Let's stick it to the sign and cut it out." So I was like, okay. Except that it's snowing. No, it had snowed
How many
the day
inches?
before, and it was like 4 or 5 inches, which is like the entire world shuts down in the South. Like you get a millimeter or something, and the whole place shuts down. So we go out into the snow, and it had sleeted too, so it was crunchy snow, and you could slip on it if you're not heavy enough, which sometimes I'm not. So we march out in the snow with like newspaper to cover up the rest of the sign and laminate, and then we tape it to the sign thinking, well, we'll see if this works out. So I put it on the sign and I draw the ghost image onto the stencil and cut it out with a box cutter. And if you've never noticed, I'm gonna let you know that signs are really tall. So I'm like drawing and cutting things above my head, and then we spray paint it. You know, and we had like taken out all the little stencil pieces before we spray painted it so carefully. And then we left for a while after we spray painted. We came back and we started peeling the stencil off. And we peeled all of it off. And you're gonna see a picture of it. So we peeled all of it off. And then we tried to peel out these little pieces that are kind of like where your arms, like it's supposed to be a hole, like right there, right? So we figure out that on one of them, the kid that's on the upper end of a seesaw, we had peeled it off on accident. So there's this fat kid, this fat kid on the top of a seesaw, and this skinny kid on the bottom of the seesaw, and we left it. And it's been that way for months. It's been that way. What month is it? It's May. It's been that way for like 4 or 5 months, and nobody said anything. Yeah. So that's my story. Fat kid on a sign.
And we're going to insert it in here.
Yeah.
Like now. Now you've seen it. Woo!
Yeah. So
Isn't it funny?
I hope you enjoyed that wonderful story about my artistic endeavors, which I did in the snow and didn't get paid for, and made a fat kid with. So if your children ever see it, tell them that they should not discriminate.
Yeah. So, now, my story isn't that interesting, but, you know, I graduated a few days ago, and my mom was sick. She was sick on my graduation, and she's been sick, so we haven't been able to do anything, really, that I wanted to do. And now, well, alongside of my mother being sick, my great-grandmother's sick. She's almost 96 years old. Not good. And so now I've got 2 people sick in my family. And it's nice to be around somebody that's not sick. This one, right there.
I had allergies yesterday.
But that doesn't count.
Okay.
You're not, like, congested. You don't have an infection.
That's how it was.
So.
How my nose looks like a giant triangle as we're making this video. It's like, focus here. Focus, focus, focus.
Make it a little better.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that scared me to death.
There's a bulldog statue right outside my window, and then a windmill shadow, so
Yeah,
it's like
look.
really creepy.
I don't know
Check
if I
it
can
out
get
if
it.
you can see it.
I don't know. Oh, it moves! Of course. So yeah, that was kind of freaky. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, a little creeper wall over there. Look, it's spinning. Oh, it's
Isn't that-
spinning.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
I think that's why. Out of peripheral vision.
Say goodbye to my well-lit nose.
Bye, well-lit nose.
Yeah, hard to do. And,
Bye. I've, a shiny forehead. Did you see my braid?
isn't that cool?
I think it's cool. It keeps my hair out of the way. It can get in the way a lot. Alright, y'all have a good night. It's night here. If it's day there, good morning. If it's night there, good night. And if it's the afternoon there, have a good lunch. Bye! Say bye.
Bye.